Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and a quick update on the Kharkiv front. So this is Kharkiv city and the Kharkiv fronts go from all the way from here all the way to the Oskil River. Here, this entire area here is the Kharkiv front. And the latest information that we get is that there is rumors of Russian forces are withdrawing from Udi, from Kozacalopan and Mali Prokodi. And then I started to look at the Russian Ministry of Defense report, and then the report did not say much. Then I look at the video report. So what happened is that within the Russians, Russia, they have this PowerPoint mapping that they put on the background, as that general or whoever high-ranking officer who is giving the briefing every day. The mapping in that PowerPoint slide behind him actually shows that they have taken all the territory, the Russian control areas from this Oskil River here. That means everything west of this river is removed. Entire thing, including the entire Izyum front, the entire this area, all the way of the entire Kharkiv front has been removed from the map. So let me show you. Let me show you the map. So this is the map. As you can see, this is the latest mapping that I screenshot from their video, and you can see that this is the Oskil River. They have removed entire thing. This is Kharkiv city. You can see the entire area here has been removed. The entire this orangey pinkish controlled region is entirely removed from the mapping, which means that the Russian Ministry of Defense have indirectly signaled that they will be withdrawing from the entire of Kharkiv Oblast west of the Oskil River. So the only remaining part of the Kharkiv Oblast or Kharkiv region that they will be keeping is the parts that are on the eastern side of the Oskil River. This will be the new line of defense that they will be holding, and everything else they have withdrawn. They are going to withdraw, or they are withdrawing from this region, which then corroborates with this information coming out from the pro-Russian source Riber, that there are Russian forces withdrawing from Uda, Kozacalopan, and this Mali Prokodi. So this information has also been repeated by a Ukrainian Telegram channel called Deep State UA, that they say that at Kasat Lopan, which is Kozacha Lopan, the Russian forces have left the settlement. So all this information corroborates with this mapping change that the Russian forces is actually going to withdraw wholesale from the entire of the Kharkiv Oblast. So currently the mapping still looks like this because we are still waiting for further information on how the Russian withdrawal is going to look like. I already have withdrawn some of the part here, and also from around this region, but I will continue to string down in a sensible way that makes sense. Definitely there are still Russian troops in the northern areas here of the Kharkiv Oblast, as they are tactically withdrawing while covering the evacuation of the pro-Russian civilians. So this is happening, and as such, even the withdrawal from these Russian positions are also currently being covered to protect the evacuating civilians, and of course all the other Russian troops that's around this region. And meanwhile, in the Izyum area, the withdrawal from Izyum area, from the south of Izyum, seems to have completed successfully, and the rearguard units has successfully held back the enemy. So, and also managed to retreat. So from the area of south of Izyum, all these forces that was fighting on the front line for a long time, they are all have withdrawn through Izyum city, and they have now gone all the way to Oskil. And currently the mapping now, as per DPA's mapping, there are currently no or very few Russian troops currently now in Izyum. We are still not sure what are the Ukrainian situation at this moment over here, but as of now, the entire area, the Izyum front officially is over. There's no more Izyum front moving forward. Similarly, there will be no more Kharkiv front moving forward. that's the end of the Kharkiv and the Izyum front. So in terms of the quick update, in terms of the latest towns that is being captured by the Ukrainians, we can confirm all these different locations. You can see all the blue flags. Many of them are actually reported from the Russian Ministry of Defense, as they reported shelling of Ukrainian forces in this location. So they are namely Komarivka, Horokovaka. For Horokovaka, this is an important location because there's actually a crossing here. There's a bridge here. So this town is actually captured by the Ukrainian forces. Ukrainian forces also was hit at Pitvisoke, Bill, Sanka. They were also hit at Senkove. It's not a flag here because we have already announced Senkove has been captured by the Ukrainian forces previously, and the Ukrainian forces also captured Pristine, Bodirivka. So, and as well as Kupiansk on the western side of the river. So, in the latest information from Deep State UA, the pro-Ukrainian source, they mentioned Ukrainian forces have captured Kindrashivka as well as Zapatne. And on the other leg, the forces from the Kharkiv Front region, they have captured Veliki Kotori, and on more northern side here, they have captured Khanilisia Persia. Currently, the Ukrainian forces seems to not yet has been able to capture Veliki Bulok for some reason. We have no information that they have captured this. The rumors from the pro-Russian sources is that the lines, the supply lines for the Ukrainians are being overstretched, so they are unable to move faster and further to capture all these different territories, or even to chase the Russian forces. They are currently withdrawing from the Kharkiv front. So probably the supply line issue is the reason why they are still not at this place yet. So we will continue to map the recapturing of the towns from the Ukrainian side, as well as the withdrawal. Most of this withdrawal is likely to be based on my own projections, because there's unlikely to be much intel, so it will be based on logical analysis on where the last line of Russian lines will be in this mass withdrawal out of the Kharkiv Oblast. And meanwhile, on the Izyum side, the Oskil is currently still under Russian control. We are not sure whether I think the Russians will likely to hold this position, because crossing over might not be a good idea. If they hold a defense line on the other side of the river, it may make it really hard to defend. But anyway, Oskil will be very hard to defend as well. We shall see what the Russia have in plans. Anyway, they have entirely withdrawn from Izyum tentatively, as per what we have for now. So anyway, this is the quick update from the Kharkiv front, and a little bit from the Izyum front, and this is the entire region. So the Russian forces have withdrawn, and the Russian Ministry of Defense have reflected this development on their mapping. So anyway, this is the quick update, and I'll see you in the next update.